stuff for me and my coworkers, and they have just about every single type of popcorn that you could ever like. They have different assortments. I actually picked up some just cheddar, extra butter, theater style.
Oh, wow.
They also have different ones like cheeseburger and garlic and Parmesan. They just have all of these very interesting varieties, and they're very fresh, and they're local. So it's a great little charming place that just opened up. They want to have that kind of old-timey feel, so when you walk in there, they've got some of the more old-school candies. Kind of has like that retro vibe going on, and it's just a lot of fun. It's a really cute place, so if you haven't checked that out yet, check them out. They are in the Warehouse District, almost right across from Karma's.
Yeah, it's kind of kitty corner, just a little bit of...
Yeah, kind of catty corner. Yeah, perfect, yes. And so yeah, it's great popcorn, and I highly encourage everyone to go out and check them out.
I think I will. I think Dennis talked about it last week, and I love popcorn. Yeah, it's one of my weaknesses.
Yeah,
but.
I just find that odd if you don't.
Well, we're going to get right into it, and this is the time we ask you to go to our Facebook page, find the sponsor of the day, and we'll give you time to call in later. Our very generous sponsors been really good to us, and our first sponsor is the Cullman Wellness Center and Aquatic. They got a 6-day pass, or a 6-person pass for you. It's a day pass, but that's a great gift. I belong there for 5 years, so I love it. Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue, free pack of 1 pound of meat, 2 16-ounce sides, and 4 buns. Now you just give us a call at 256-734-7399 and get a chance to win them great prizes by our generous sponsors.
Yes, and those are some wonderful prizes. And we actually have one of our favorite guests today. We have Miss Jacqueline Schendel. I'm sure you all know her and remember her. We love her a lot, and we're glad she's here today. She's going to be talking about the BBB. So if you'll stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Fire, accident, storm. They all happen in Cullman County, and for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with companies like Auto Owners, State Auto, and Southern Guarantee. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Nelda. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
And welcome back, everybody. And we are here with Miss Jacqueline Schendel, and she is the member engagement representative for the BBB. Thank you for joining us today. We sure do appreciate it.
On this rainy day.
On this very, very rainy day.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. I'm sure that's even harder to get out of bed.
It is. And I'll tell y'all, I don't miss getting up. Sorry, I miss being here, but I don't miss getting up. So having to get up again this morning was like, ah.
I know it. It's a little rough to do. It really is. But we're so glad you're here.
Well,
and
thanks.
it does get easier once you're here and with everyone else.
That's right.
So.
That's right.
But it's intimidating for a rookie like me.
That's okay.
Am I going to mess up?
I told her, I told you when I walked in, don't worry about it, just say hi to me, and then I'll just blab the whole time, and then when it's time, they'll give me the cues, and I'll leave. So
all right,
you don't have to
hi.
worry, yeah, so you
Okay.
don't have to worry
Bye.
about anything. Yeah, just sit back, relax,
All right.
anyway. But I am the member engagement here in Cullman and Winston County, and of course we serve all of North Alabama. Our main office is in Huntsville, and I usually try to come on and kind of give you some words of wisdom, if that's a good way to put it. But really, trying to avoid scams is one of the things that Better Business Bureau really, that's one of our functions. You know, we have a lot of functions, and next time I come, we're going to try to talk about that, because a lot of people don't understand what the Better Business Bureau is all about. But they do know that we do try to alert people when there are scams out there.
Right.
And the holiday season is upon us. Thanksgiving is here next week. It doesn't seem possible. We say that every year, but
yes, we do. We sure do.
Yeah.
So you've got this thing that you're going to be talking about amidst all the other scams that might be potentially going on in the area as well. So.
You know, people sometimes like to earn extra money during the holidays because, of course, you know, they want to be able to pay for Christmas or whatever. So maybe they're seeking little part-time jobs or little extra jobs or
some of that seasonal help.
Right. Exactly. Well, guess what? You know, they're out there to scam you and try to take advantage of it even during that opportunity. So let's say you receive an email that appears to be from the Human Resources Department of a major retailer or a recruitment firm. The email says the company is hiring employees for the holiday season and claims to pay a high hourly wage. And applying is very easy. You don't need to go into the store. All you have to do is, of course, click the link at the bottom of the message and fill out the online application. And nowadays, really, most places do that.
Yeah.
You don't go into the store. You just
You are
fill out,
right.
you know, so you kind of feel like, okay, this is legit. But don't let the message fool you. The email traces all the way back to China. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. Or it's not a corporate office in the United States or Canada. If you click, you may download malware to your
wow.
computer.
No.
Yeah. Or if you complete the application, you will be sharing some personal information that may set you open it up for future, you know, identity theft. So,
I was almost going to take the job when you read out how good that sounded.
I know. I want that job. I need that extra money.
You know, I do have a question.
Okay.
Is there any examples of some of the emails sent as far as the email addresses that maybe you could look out for? Because that's where they trick you a lot of the times, is they have an email address that looks so similar to what it would be that you don't even question it when you look at it.
Exactly. Well, it does say that there's a couple of things that maybe you can look for, be suspicious about, and I'm going to kind of go through that, so maybe that'll answer that question for you. Don't fall for the overpayment scam, okay? No legitimate job would ever overpay an employee and ask him or her to wire the money elsewhere. You know, we're going to send you $1,000, you keep $500 of it, okay, for doing whatever menial task it is, but you have to send us a check or you have to wire us money. You have to wire us $500. Well, no legitimate business is going to do that to you. That definitely should send out red flags. Also, some positions are more likely to be scammed. Always be wary of the work from home offers, the secret shopper positions. I've always wondered about that. I thought, man, what a great job that would be. I'm a good shopper. I can go shopping and get paid for that. But be careful. Also, a job with a generic title, such as a caregiver or a customer service representative. These positions often don't require any special training or licensing, so they appeal to a wide range of applications or applicants, and scammers know this, and then they, of course, use otherwise legitimate titles in their fake ads. If a job looks suspicious, search for it online. If you have gotten, you know, an appeal, you know, for you to apply for that job, then what you need to do is go to, if the result comes up in other cities with the exact same job results, so like let's say here's in Cullman, there's in Huntsville and Birmingham, you know, that same job is probably not going to be offered in all of those different areas, and especially if you live in a big city, you know, if you start looking in other cities. So pretty much then that's going to kind of give you a red flag. Watch out for on-the-spot job offers. You may be an excellent candidate for the job, but beware of offers made without an interview. They don't even need to check you out. You know, oh yeah, we're going to hire you. A real company would want to talk to that candidate before just handing them the job.
Very true.
And then look for pay or perks well above similar positions. Let's just say that the job offers Normally it would be a $10 an hour offer, but they're offering $20 an hour.
Wow.
Now, I realize nowadays everybody's bumping everything up to $15 an hour, or is that what the minimum?
The fight for 15, that's what they
Yes.
would like for minimum wage to
Right,
be.
right.
So.
But let's say they're offering you 20 to do something really menial, it doesn't make sense that they would offer you that kind of money. So there again, another red flag. But if you are looking at something online, check them out. Maybe you personally go to a different website, but look like, let's just say Macy's or something.
Yeah.
Or JCPenney or something.
Yeah.
You in turn go around and look at the JCPenney site yourself and
Very
see,
true.
are they offering any jobs, because whatever they're sending you nowadays, they really can make it look like it's the legitimate business.
Definitely, and that's where it pays off to do your due diligence. Do your
Exactly.
research, check out online all of those different resources that we have to verify these types of things so that doesn't happen.
And most purchases nowadays require your email address.
Right.
You ever notice that? I was like, that's kind of odd. But what precaution I take is don't open nothing up unless I'm very interested in it.
Right.
And
Right.
I red flag a lot of things. But if you're looking for a job, I mean, the temptation of pushing that button.
Exactly.
It could also help to set up kind of like a dummy account if you do shop online a lot.
That's true.
To have like a dummy account where all of those just go to, and then if you really want to check on them, they really should only be sending you a confirmation email of something that you've ordered.
Right.
Oh,
Or
okay.
a lot of times they want that email so they can send you solicit to you for later on down the
That's
line.
very true.
For their sales or whatever. And
Very
I
true.
get stuck like that all the time. But if you do have a question, you can go to the website at www.northalabama.bbb.org. And there's even a little thing at the very top of the website that's for all about scams. You can click on that one.
That's
And
great.
then it kind of gives you some information about current scams and if you want to report a scam or anything like that. So it's really kind of good. One other thing, because I know we're almost out of time.
No, you're
probably.
fine.
Okay. Today, actually, in all this wonderful weather, we are having our 19th annual. Let's see.
Geez, I didn't realize it was that
Yes.
many. That's great.
19th annual Torch Awards, and it's going to be held in Huntsville because, of course, that is our hub. That is where our main office is located. We do service 13 counties over North Alabama, but we every year send out applications to all of our accredited businesses and to anybody. You don't have to be a member to see if anybody wants to apply for this particular. Let's see, drawing a blank here, award,
Yes.
okay? And we give awards to different businesses, the small, medium, and large categories, and we also have nonprofits that we give awards to.
Wow, that's neat.
And what we're looking for are people that are that have an ethical business, that have been in business for a long time. That it's not bad to have a complaint against you as long as you respond to that complaint.
Right.
Everybody, when I call and say, "Oh, I'm Jacqueline with the BBB," I go, first thing, nobody's complaining against you. I'm calling about something else.
Right,
Because
definitely.
people panic when they hear that.
Right.
But it's okay to get a complaint because you're not going to satisfy 100% of the time. There's always going to be somebody out there that's not happy with you. For
Well,
whatever
yes,
reason.
and you cannot please everyone, that's for sure. But as long
Exactly.
as you do something about it, you try
Right.
to make amends with whatever situation,
Right.
then
You just need to respond. But at any rate, so my point is that these are businesses that have probably been in business for a while, and they have ethical,
Standards,
Standards. Thank you. It's not coming to me this morning.
I know how it is.
it's a
Still
ray.
early.
It's a ray.
It's a ray. Is that what it is?
I stay that way.
That's my excuse. But anyway, so it'll be a good event, and also we generally give away scholarships. And there again, they can apply next spring. It's too late now.
Right.
But last year, I know we gave a scholarship to a young lady in Holly Pond because I helped
Okay.
to present it and stuff.
My
so,
hometown.
yeah, okay. So, it can be all over North Alabama, and they're not going to just be students from Huntsville. So keep that in mind for next year's seniors that are going to be graduating in May or, in the spring. And if they're looking for scholarships, it's nice to be able to apply, for these types of things.
Yeah.
Great way to
Definitely.
keep everyone together and kind of feel like a family, to have this
Yeah.
someone they can turn to.
Right.
Great
That
job.
sounds really awesome.
And there'll be over 300 people. I think their head count as of yesterday was like 310 or something
Wow.
like that.
Okay.
So it's going to be held in Huntsville, but it's just a nice event. It's another thing that the BBB does to try to give back to the community and kind of reward our businesses that are accredited and that just try really hard to do a good job on a regular basis.
Right.
Let alone student aid. I can just tell you how much that means to all of them. So,
Yes, definitely.
how many scholarships do you award to
You know, I
students?
guess it just depends, and I honestly am not in charge of that. I could tell you that tomorrow after the fact.
Sure,
But
yeah,
today
that's
I don't
fine.
know. But I know
Absolutely.
there were several, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, several, so.
Very good. Well, thank you for coming on the show, and you have shared your contact information via the website. Is there any other numbers that you want to tell anybody today?
Not really.
Okay, awesome. Well,
I
thank
don't
you
remember.
so much for being on the show today.
There's a 1-800
It's not hard
number.
to- it's not hard to get
I
in
need
touch
to
with
learn
you.
that number.
No, you're fine.
But I
Well,
never call it.
But they
so I-
call me, so I can
Yeah.
just give it to them. That's
Right,
fine.
yeah.
You just Google things nowadays, like,
I
you know.
Yeah.
Well-
BBB.org is also another good, easy site to go to if you can't remember anything else. www.bbb.org.
That's very true. And then I bet you can just pick your
Yes.
county and
Right,
place from there.
Exactly.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching us, and we'll be right back.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Have you been online to see our brand new website? Go to mycullmantv.com. There you can find links to see a live stream, notes from today's shows. You can meet our sponsors and even meet us here at the station. But don't forget about that Meet the Sponsors link. There you can see advertisements from the sponsors that help keep us on the air. You can also click on the links to go to these sponsors' web pages. My Cullman Television. Let's discover Cullman together.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Well, we're back. This is the time when you call in and tell us our sponsor of the day and win them great prizes. I'm going to give you a little hint because I know a lot of times can't get to your Facebook page, but which one of our sponsors has been providing insurance for 3 decades, or 3 generations, is it? Let me see.
Yes, it's
3 generations. Wow,
Yes.
that's a long time.
It is a long time.
And please call in at 256-734-7399 to win them great prizes.
That sounds like a plan. Well, now it's time for our Facebook Friend of the Day, and our Facebook Friend of the Day is going to be Rebecca McClendon McCoy, and she likes the Food Network and J.K. Rowling, the author, so we would like to give her a large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue for being our friend on Facebook.
Great, great.
Yeah, and so we have our Discover Cullman highlight, which we do every day, and our Discover Cullman highlight today is going to be Stonebridge Farms. I don't know if you guys have had an opportunity to go out there, or maybe you've attended for a wedding or an event in the past, but I can't tell you how amazing and stellar their food is, and they have such a beautiful environment, obviously, to be a wedding venue. Have you ever been out there?
Our church uses them on dinners, and I think I was one time I went, but I've always eat at church with them. So.
Well, they actually have a buffet. So, and this is their menu for Thursday, November 19th. So this, you can look at it and see what all they have to offer. Just amazing. It looks delicious. I've had a lot of people, friends, go out there and they just rave about their food. Of course, I've been to several different events catered by Stonebridge Farms, and even their catered food is just amazing. So
yes, it is.
Even aside from their beautiful establishment and great areas that you can rent out for parties, weddings, receptions, events, their food is top notch. So we highly encourage everyone to check them out. You can find them online. They are open Thursdays only for lunch and dinner, so that's 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Their menu is posted weekly on their Facebook page, so you can also keep track of that.
Great, great. I'm going to go there Thursday.
Yes, yeah, you should. I think I might try to go there too.
All right, now this is Jacob's favorite time of the day, to go to the weather and make the switch to Mitch, brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. For the almanac for November 18th, the average is highs around 63, the low about 41. The record high was 74 in 1928, and 1977, 15 degrees. Sunset at 4:40, and the sunrise tomorrow at 6:21. Okay, we have, I don't know about that, 70 degrees. It says 0% chance of rain, but I'm doubting that 100%. The low tonight is 62. The high tomorrow is 66. For the extended forecast, it looks like we're going to be in the mid-60s. We're going to hit the low 40s, 32 Sunday, 30 Monday. It's kind of cool. We'll survive it, though.
Gosh, that is really chilly in those early 30s.
Well,
I can't even imagine.
Well, I notice it at home. I'm sitting in my chair and I'm saying it's actually cool in here. And I don't know if my house is so well insulated, but the furnace never wants to turn on.
Yeah.
It's like 68, no, it's like 50, really.
Yeah.
I just bought one. It's got to be right.
It does, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Sometimes it's cooler in my apartment than it is outside, and I'm just thinking, what's going on here? But yeah, that's with the changing weather. It's just going to happen. So.
Yeah, yes. Well, just be careful today because we know, I think we're going to have some really rough thunderstorms coming in, probably around 11 or 12. That's what they're calling for, but we might get a tail end of it, and it might get kind of bad. So just be careful, take your time, allow a few extra minutes when you come in today.
Definitely. Don't rush through traffic. Mm-hmm. Well, if y'all will stay with us, we'll be right back.
When it comes to packing and shipping this season, think of us as your guardian angel. Get the expert care you deserve with the Pack and Ship Promise, only at the UPS Store.
With Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
And we are back with our community billboards brought to you by Pepsi. And the pre-Thanksgiving one-night jubilee will be coming up on November 22nd at 6 p.m. This will be the Steele and Adam Crabb.
All right. The CRMC Foundation, Dr. Herman C. Ensor Light of Love program, Christmas tree lighting ceremony on Thursday, December 3rd at 5:30 p.m. in the Colonel Cullman room. Giving a gift of love places a light on a Christmas tree and a tribute to someone that is special to you. A great job, tax deductible. Please call them at 256-737-2565 for more information.
And St. John's third annual Christmas Festival and Outdoor Market will be December 12th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. This is a community festival celebrating the wonders of Christmas, so you can check them out. Lots of music and entertainment, a Christmas Festival 5K, a Dinkelberg Market, and a huge kids carnival area, which is a lot of fun for those kiddos.
And that's our community billboards for today. If you have a billboard or a question you want to ask us, or just give Natalie some trouble, go to our webpage at mycullmantv.com, email at mycullmantv@gmail.com, or just call us on 256-734-7399, or just like us on Facebook.
And again, we are sponsored by Pepsi.
Yes, we are.
And wishing you a happy birthday today on this Wednesday, Ronnie Opple, Nell Baker, and Kenny Culpepper. And don't forget, we will be doing that weekly drawing for our winner on Friday, who will receive an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. And if you have an anniversary, you can always give us a call or go online and post and let us know, and you'll be entered to win a $15 gift certificate from the kindergarten, which will happen on Friday as well. And our sponsor of the day is Night Free Insurance. So make sure you go to our Facebook page, follow us there. That way you can keep up with the sponsor of the day and win them great prizes. And like us on Facebook, like Jacob always says, you know. That's how they get a hold of us, you know. Yes.
These people kind of like guide me through the show all the time, so I'm like them. I worship them. So, you know.
Well, you know, it's a good point to post on Facebook. You know, what we are always saying is we want to hear back from y'all. With Thanksgiving right around the corner next week, maybe you can share with us some of your favorite recipes or some different desserts you like to serve up for the holidays.
Great. I'll share your mine.
Great.
Big Mac and fries. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually,
Well,
I don't know if that's too much of a Thanksgiving dinner. Maybe a Thanksgiving
if you
after.
stuff the bun with, like, you know, stuffing or something, it could be.
Maybe so.
I don't know. Well, I think we're going to have a great show today. Jacqueline was very informative. So, you know, if you have a problem with that concerns the Better Business Bureau, just get a hold of her or someone in her office. But it's a great show today.
Yes, I agree. And it's, you know, it's Wednesday. We're almost to the end of the week. So just hang in there. We're almost done.
Well, God bless you. Remember the people in France and let your prayers go out to them.
Definitely.
And the people around the world, because it affects us all. And you all have a safe day coming in today or going to work, and God bless you all. And we'll see you tomorrow.
And I'm Natalie Bonner.
And I'm Mick Bolam.
We'll see you tomorrow.